Hello and welcome to a brand new video, this time in Interlagos. Without further ado, let's get it started. Alright, so as always, let's go through my fastest lap in qualifying. So Interlagos F1 track as well, so it's quite famous here. So braking just near the 50-meter board through the Senna SS, so you really need to maximize your speed here. Make sure that you're not losing any speed in the Senna SS there, because that can compromise this straight which is now coming up here. So this long straight here, then here you want to spot just after the 100-meter board. There's a kind of a marker there. You want to brake there really hard into second gear, going then to third gear to minimize wheel spin, and yeah, keep going upwards now, coming into this right-hander. 50-meter board is your braking point, or actually just before it, turning into the right-hander here. So you're gently feathering the throttle here as you go up the gears and use as much curves as you can in the outside just now, and now to the inside as well through this left-handers as well. Really easy to miss your car and get spinned over here, so you don't need to be gentle here. So here going to the outside, braking in a straight line, going into this right-hander here in first gear, getting as much rotation as you can here, just lifting slightly as you might have seen there, going through these corners here. Then here 50-meter board just before it, braking really hard into second gear, going to this left-hander, and I'm getting maybe a little bit of turbulence maybe from Alan there. I don't know exactly, but I don't think it affected me too much, and maybe here even helping me a little bit with the slipstream. So going now uphill and going to the start finish line, taking the shortest distance possible, and this lap will be a 1:31.0. Yeah, so really happy with my effort there. Managed to get P5 out of it. So I don't think I could have done any better. The guys in front are just way too fast. But let's see then how it will go in the sprint race. Okay, so then let's go to the sprint race. Starting in 5th, the RX Vision, as I've always said, is not the best cars to start in. So really need to be careful here to not get engulfed by the field behind me, especially because it's a little bit of an uphill here as well. So it'll be a bit more slower, but so far you can see the guy starting on the side of me already passed me now, so I'm already now still in 5th, just alongside here. So I have to go into the outside there. Now down to 6 here, the Peugeot in the side there, and here I think I had enough space there. He kind of I think it's a racing incident anyway, so anyway lucky it didn't impede his race. And now I'm also having to lose a position there to my teammate Turbo Boy, because I had to have my line compromised through the Senna SS there. So now down to P number 7. So not a good sequence of starts here, but can I get the Peugeot? Oh, and he has some moment there. Definitely not a bang from me. But because of that, he kind of went in front of me there, so I had to slow down a lot there, or he slowed me down basically. And so now dropping even now with Simon there in the side there, but just managed to keep in front of him. So P number 7. So now jumping to lap number 7, as it is usually in the sprint races, there's usually a period of lull that nothing happens for me at least. Then suddenly my teammate just has a moment there with Alan. I think he had some issues before, but anyways, I gained 2 positions, P number 5. On to the next lap, everything is kicking out now, so there's 3 cars battling in front of me, so I'm just biding my time there, using the lines as good as I can. And someone going to the grass, and now you can see on the right side someone also going out of track there, and I'm just behind Khan here, but I can't make a move, so P number 4. So the next lap then Khan is trying to make a move in ND, so I'm trying to go to the inside here, and I get a better launch out of there. So managed to keep to the inside. Now I'm sticking to the middle, so pushing Khan basically to go to a tighter line, so he has to slow down a little bit there. And so here following Andy here quite closely as well. He makes a mistake there as well, and so now it's a drag race, which I'll speed up a little bit, but the Genesis has a very good straight line there, and Khan just managed to get to my slipstream as well. And so eventually he managed to get past me again here. So here I tried to do some kind of a switchback, but it just didn't work with 2 cars there, not too easy. So now battling still with these 2 cars here. So now I get a good launch there out of the Senna, and I think Andy's Genesis usually has not so good tire wear, so I think his tires is pretty gone now. So to P number 3, but let's keep going in these corners here. So Khan is there going in front. I think he's going to disappear now. But here now I make my biggest mistake of the sprint, as always. I usually have to make some mistakes here and there. So here I just kind of brake a little bit late, and then my car just dips the toe a little bit on the the grass there a little bit. So yeah, I'm having to lose now a bunch of positions, waiting a little bit there as well. I know my car is ghosted. I could have just went there, but yeah, eventually I'm losing a lot of positions here now. All the way now to Simon, so I'm now in P number 9, so Simon is challenging that as well. So now my tire has also a little bit of damage there that you can see on the bottom left with the red symbol blinking there. Yeah, so not ideal. So I'm hoping to get Simon at least. So he's I think also having some issues maybe with tire wear, I don't know. But yeah, so here I'm going to the inside. He's really going slow there, so I try to jump in on the inside and he leaves enough of a space there. So yep, so back to P number 9, but yeah, so a lot of places lost. I could have got P number 3, but now going and finishing in P number 9. So a confirmation there again, P number 9. So not ideal. It is what it is. Sometimes it happens. Just got to bite the bullet and do better in the feature race. So let's see how that goes. Alright, so with that disappointing sprint race, let's focus now to the feature race, rolling start. So maybe I can do a little bit better, at least off the line or off the start as they call it. Yep, so starting in P number 8 because of my finish in the last race. Yep, with the inverted grid of course. So let's see how it would go. A lot of messaging still going on just before the race, but yeah, so managed to make a good enough of start. So Simon just in front of me, you can see that RX Vision has a much better launch in a rolling start there. So I'm already trying to look at the inside there, but yeah, I just brake way too late there and I even bang Kanata there in front. Yeah, so really stupid mistake there. I should have made a little bit of practice where I should have brake, and I didn't make this practice here, which I usually do in all fairness. But yeah, just a stupid mistake. I just didn't do that practice, and now I'm down to P number 15 and I'm going to be challenged by Khan as well. So now here I kind of brake a little bit later. I tried to do this kind of a move here, but I got a little bit of a switchback from the dude. Yeah, because of that move there, and now Khan is also going to make a move because of that, and now dropping all the way to P number last. So now it has to be a recovery drive. So yeah, going into this sequence of corners here, dude battling in front, and also my teammate having some issues there, and yeah, I'm also banging a little bit of the dude there. Yeah, so messy corners for the other guys there, but I've already gained 3 positions because of all of that, so from 16 to 13, so good so far. Loose in front of me as well there, so let's see how this goes. Yep, yeah, kind of yeah, Khan didn't have place to go there a little bit, so yeah, already another position gained there. So let's see, let's try to go now to the outside of Lewis there. A little bit of lag there as well. Lucky managed to went to the left there and didn't bang him a little bit. Yep, so going to the outside, and he leaves me enough space there, and then it becomes, yeah, still the outside there, but yeah, just have enough momentum and keep going. So P number 11, so 5 positions just in a few corners. So then Simon had a penalty there, so now I gained 1 position to P number 10. So a little bit of argy-bargy going on in front of me there in lap number 5. My closing speed is really great there. Yeah, so Giles in the right hand side of me now, so my outside now becomes my inside now, so I'm in the right line to defend there with Giles there. So fast forwarding a little bit now, so P number 9 already with that 1 position gained. Going through this sequence of corners, the guy in front of me is going to make a mistake there. He goes a little bit to the grass there, so yeah, goes to the outside. So P number 8. So far having a really good recovery drive. Yeah, so now Perry also making a mistake there, so now up to P number 7. And in the following lap, yeah, so Slimy and Andy, they're battling a lot there. Yeah, so I'm having to even bump draft a little bit there, Slimy. So Andy is in the side of me here, so I go into the inside there, of course. Yep, but made the move stick. So and actually Andy comes back, a very good switchback move there, and get a bit of bumped as well from his teammate Giles there. Almost pushed me out of track there, but lucky he just managed to keep it in. Fast forwarding a little bit more there, Giles is coming back to me here because I was a little bit sloppy over here. And here I'm gonna make, I think, one of the, yeah, or rather the incidences of one of the incidents of the feature here. So Giles is in the side of me here, so I felt that he didn't leave enough of room for me there. So I'll show the incidents in a little bit more detail here. First from my overview there. Yeah, I think there was enough space for 2 cars there, also showing in terms of Giles' POV. I think he kind of, yeah, just opened up his elbows a little bit there, too much. I think there was enough space for 2 cars there. I will make a report out of it, but let's see how that goes. Enough said here, but yeah, that ultimately dropped me down to P number 10. Okay, so recovery version 2 or part 2. Yeah, let's see. So Slimy in front of me there, the Dodge Viper. Yeah, going to the inside here. I'm surprised he didn't defend the inside there, but yeah, so opening the door there, and yeah, now down to P number 9 with yeah, enough space there. So lap 12 is when I decided to come in. The reason for this is because there was a lot of battling happening in front of me, and I was supposed to come in lap number 13, but I saw with all the battling going on, I thought that I can do the undercut, and I know the tires will be enough for my car to do the undercut, and that's the reason why now I've decided to go from the mediums to soft. And of course also the soft is much faster, at least 1 second faster than the medium tires, so I wanted to use this opportunity to gain this basically. So coming back out at P number 13. So the McLaren that was behind of me, that you saw maybe just as I exited the pits, that was suddenly in front of me. So now battling with him here, so it took a long time, 5 laps to battle Perry. He really had a really good defense there, but here I managed to do a little bit of a switchback after learning a little bit in terms of where he was going and what he was doing. So yeah, so really made a good move there. So now I'm back to P number 5 after, of course, all the other guys coming into the pits as well. So yeah, net race of P number 5. So now exactly like what I did in the sprint, maybe not so exactly, but again that corner seems to be my kryptonite there. So I made a bit of a mistake and invited Gilles back into the inside there. So yeah, unfortunately from P5 to P6. And yeah, just like that, let's already go to our final lap of the race. So Gilles is still in front of me, Gilles, however you say it. Retrospectives. So I think the qualifying itself, I think it was definitely one of my closer qualifying to the top guys. I really had very good pace in Interlagos. I think it's a mixture of the car, the Mazda RX Vision being a good car here, and in combination with the track in itself. I think it's a good track. I like Interlagos a lot. Maybe the overtaking opportunities is not as good as it could be, but you might have seen already a lot of good overtakes there as well. But yeah, I don't know why many people don't like this track. I actually enjoy this track a little bit more than something like Mount Panorama or Bathurst, for example. But yeah, so the qualifying was quite good. The sprint race, then I really went into a very good position all the way to P number 3, and then at the last lap there, in the middle corner there, I made a big mistake there. Yeah, it's just what it is. Then I finished there in P number 9, so I have to improve there a little bit as well. Then the start of the feature, yeah, I just missed my braking point there. That was really stupidity at its greatness. Dropped away all the way back to last position, but then made my way back up a little bit, and then lost a little bit with some melee in the middle there, and then now battling back to P number 6. So I think if you asked me, like, with all of the things that happened to me to finish P number 6, I think it's almost like a victory. So yeah, really happy with my race here, although I think it could have been much better. So that's why it's my title is also missed opportunities for this video. But yeah, coming down in P number 6, again a confirmation there to really show again as well. 20 seconds away from the lead. I think could have been much less, but I will take it. Had good pace, and yeah. So now looking at the general standings, I think I'm still in the same position. I don't really know. I'm not really following it too much, to be honest. But the Mazda team is in P number 2, so that is maybe more important for me because I want to finish well with my teammate. I don't want to disappoint him as well, so I want to make sure the Mazda boys bring it home at least in P number 2, because I think P number 1 is a bit too far away for us to catch. But that's all for now. Thank you very much for watching, and hope to see you guys in the next video.